Pete and Pete.
Yeah.
The show Pete and Pete.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
It's a show about two brothers, both named Pete.
They're brothers?
Yeah.
They're both named Pete?
Uh-huh.
Okay, my question, their parents named them both Pete?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pete and Pete.
Why would they do that?
It's funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
They did it for the Vine.
There was an episode.
How'd you feel about that?
There was an episode where Pete was
Which one, though?
older Pete.
Oh, gotcha.
Was
Wait,
reminding- One's older, one's
Did you think they were twins?
one's older, one's younger. They got to the second one, and they're like, oh, fuck, we can't think of a better name.
Pete. Yeah.
How about just Pete again?
They forgot.
One's
They were
probably like seven.
Let's name him Pete, and then they wrote it down like, damn it.
Hello and welcome to Good Enough. I am Sam, joined as always by Matthew.
Bark, bark, bark.
Uh-oh.
You're doing that thing you always try to do and recreate something that you're not going to be able to.
How's it feel, Matt, to be on the other side of that?
To be. How does it feel?
How does
Matt,
it feel to be? Tell me.
You're very Irish today. How does it feel? That's what you sounded like in my
Matthew,
ear.
just because he has red hair and white skin does not mean.
Also here is Robbie. I almost called you Bobby.
You Irish bastard.
Oh my God. And gentlemen, there's one thing on the mind of internet web surfers everywhere. It is Bowsette.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Bowsette.
I have definitive proof that yes, it is on everyone's.
I am not on board with Bowsette.
The internet's turning everyone into like a sexy female version of
themselves.
Yeah,
Typically male
yeah.
characters. Or
'Cause it-
ghosts. Or Pokemon.
My favorite was the King Boo.
The one that I can't get out of my head is the Ash and Pikachu one. And then when Pikachu transforms, it just said Pika, and she's like in this tiny bikini. It is just not.
I've been actively
uncomfortable.
avoiding them. The only pictures I've seen are the ones that you guys have sent to me.
Oh, well, then you've seen them all because I send every single one I come across.
It's always weird when one of these internet phenomenons sort of take off, and there's always like this burst of creativity at the beginning of like the life of these memes and stuff. And I kind of love it. Like
I love the camaraderie and the original artist who drew the first one is he's up 100,000 followers. He's all these people sending him art. He's dude, he was talking about all these artists he followed and looked up to are now doing their versions of it, and it's so weird to find such lewd drawings to be heartwarming.
Why is this different than sexualization of other characters though?
It's not. Who says it is?
Sexualization of the Overwatch characters how is this different?
It's not.
It's not.
Who says it was?
You just seem more accepting of this than of
I love.
Overwatch
I mean,
stuff.
I don't like those lewd drawings they make, but I love the fact that there are people out there passionate enough to take the time to do that. Those drawings take 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, Robbie articulates my point of view as well. It's
I don't have to agree with what putting out there.
It does nothing for me, but
yeah.
People love it so much to spend hours creating this art.
I mean, that is incredible art too. I don't know. For me, if I was ever able to draw as well as they do, to get across what's in my head, that to me is one of the most freeing experiences that you could have.
Nothing brings the internet together though, quite like horniness.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's horny.
Everyone's horny. It's like the sequel to
your political platform.
It's the sequel to Everyone Poops. It's as you teach
the adult one?
kids about pooping, and then you teach them about like sex and stuff.
Yeah, sex and stuff.
Sex and stuff.
What's the stuff?
That was our class. That was the class me and Sam had in high school. It's called sex and stuff. We learned how to put on condoms and iron.
Sex and stuff. Yeah, we learned like about like. Damn it!
Yeah, you probably should have just stopped at my joke. I feel like it was a good.
Fuck! I jumped into that one without a joke.
You got too excited.
I did. I jumped the gun. Son of a bitch.
But yeah, like the drawings. Some are disturbing and stuff, but I mean, I love it. I love it.
If you got the Peachette crown, what like?
Ooh,
What?
Charizard.
Okay. So we know that like Bowser with the Peach Crown started this whole thing. Charizard, Matt, if you got a hold of the Peach Crown,
I'm not going to play this game. I don't like it.
What male character would you like to overtly sexualize?
Yeah, I don't.
or even like an inanimate object or something like
Lamp.
Lamp.
a sexy lamp.
That's already exists. Have you not seen A Christmas Story?
I just kind of want to take a moment to appreciate that joke. That was very good.
Okay, so I sent this to the group earlier. It was a bunch of translated like Japanese tweets to the original artist. And this last one, it's summarized for me, like why I like it. It said, especially excellent was the expression of Princess Peach and Mario. It made me feel uncomfortable because of that. So I burst out laughing. Like he gets it.
Like people
he so gets it.
People and like that thread is just full of like Japanese people who are like, Bowsette's very popular here.
Yeah.
We love Bowsette.
My second favorite was you made the road, so we came running.
Philosophical.
Like that is so deep. Like
It's a crazy thing, but it's unifying and it's fascinating to watch. It's a purely 2018 thing. Can you imagine something like this? Like I don't know, a few years ago.
no.
Anyways.
Well, I mean, characters have been being sexualized for years.
Yeah, absolutely. But like
this isn't new.
But this
I would argue Bowser has not been sexualized.
Right.
yet.
Okay, this is a new sexualization, but I guarantee if you put in Bowser porn like 5 years ago,
yeah.
5 years ago,
Absolutely.
there would be something.
but that would be Bowser with the giant monster cock and not as a woman.
Sam looks very uncomfortable.
Oh God, have I turned red? Am I red now?
Yep.
I'm uncomfortable just because I know my mom's gonna hear
Your
this.
tomato face is back.
Your tomato face. Matthew, he's not Italian. Stop being rude.
No, that's canon. He has tomato face. Remember?
No, I was making like a new stereotype.
Yeah.
You tomato face.
Is that because they like pizza?
Yeah, marinara. It's like their lifeblood.
Cut me and I bleed marinara.
It's so thick.
Is Mario Italian or?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Tokyo. Instead of Japanese.
Okay, if Mario's, what is Peach? Because Peach
She's
doesn't.
definitely Japanese.
She doesn't look Italian.
I mean,
She looks white.
they're not, but they're just like
Is she a mushroom?
they're Mushroom
They're
Kingdom
living.
citizens.
It's just, Mario and Luigi
They're
are
no-
just two Italians that moved to the Mushroom Kingdom from New
So
York.
Is Peach a mushroom?
What? No, well, her name is Princess Toadstool, but that's just sort of like it's. There's so many questions about like the family lineage in the Mushroom Kingdom because like her last name is Toadstool, but there's also like toads.
Yeah.
Like multiple toads. Are they also Toadstool?
Is Toad's name Toadstool?
Are the toads her children?
Do you guys watch Adventure Time?
Yeah.
Is it like a Princess Bubblegum scenario where everything is essentially made of her?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's a good question.
Well, you know, like the lore behind the original Mario, right? The Bowser came in and turned all the mushroom people into bricks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like if you read the
remember
user
hearing
manual
that,
of the original
yeah.
Mario game, it says that Bowser came in, cast a spell, and turned all of the Mushroom Kingdom people into bricks that
That's
you as
super-
Mario then go and destroy.
That's super Ice Kingy.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, do you think that Adventure Time is based off the lore of Mario?
I mean, the more we're talking about it, the more I want to say definitely yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, food for thought.
Yeah.
Game Club. Game Club.
Wait,
Episode.
can we talk about what games we're playing? Because I'd like to talk about 3 games I'm not playing anymore.
God,
Yeah, go for it.
glad we don't have to hear about this anymore.
I platinumed God of War, Fallout, and Shadow of Mordor. And after I RIP'd Fallout 4, 100% done. Like I deleted it off my
You
hard
snapped
drive.
the game in half.
Deleted. Well, I download digital version of it so it'd be faster to load in. Over the last 4 years, I've been playing it. But yeah, I RIP'd that shit, saved data and all, wiped it. It's like it never existed except
You
for that.
RIP'd it, like the rest in peace division
Yep.
that Jeff Bridges and Ryan Reynolds are a part of.
Yep, I died, became a ghost cop, and then went home and just deleted my save
Did you
file.
guys see that movie?
I did.
It's really bad.
It is.
What happens if?
It's
Like-
Men in Black if Men in Black was bad.
What if one of the aliens from Men in Black got the Peachette crown? What happens if Peach gets the Peachette crown?
It'd be the one from.
She's already Peach.
Doesn't she have the Peach yet crown?
Clown. Yeah.
Tony Shalhoub. That's the alien I'd want to get it from Men in
I
Black.
thought you were saying that she turns into Tony Shalhoub. Do you think Tony Shalhoub has been sexualized on the internet?
Listen.
Yeah. Have
Hold
you-
on, I
okay,
can-
wait.
hold
So
on.
you've never seen Monk, then, right?
I dare you to
I-
Google sexy Tony Shalhoub right now.
I dare you to just do sexy Monk.
I'm gonna do it.
No,
No,
because
that'll
Yeah.
that'll give you like
I'm gonna,
some ripped ass monk.
I'm gonna go incognito mode,
so your mom doesn't see.
so I don't have to see it again.
What are you playing? Or so you play your. How does it feel to be done with Fallout, Robbie?
It feels good.
I mean, it seems like every time we discuss what games we're playing,
Yep, look at that. All
Robbie
sexy.
or Matt found a picture of sexy Tony Shalhoub, but it's just like
It's just-
a normal picture
Just
of
regular.
Tony Shalhoub.
That's because he's always sexy.
No, that's as sexy as he gets.
But yeah, no,
I'm
honestly,
gonna regret this, but
it felt really good to finish Fallout 4. Like, and as soon as I was done, like I was telling you guys, in order to get my last trophy for it, I had to do mad Fallout 4 grinding, and halfway through, I was done. So I'm happy to be done with it
That's kind of sad. That
and ready for the next Fallout for 76.
yeah. Matt looks like he has some news to share.
Let's go to the sexy corner.
I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
oh my God.
That is very graphic.
Matt has just showed us an incredibly graphic
It's just a porno. It
pornographic,
just showed us a porno
but it's like Tony Shalhoub's head photoshopped.
into a porno.
Oh my God. Well, I'll be thinking about that for quite a while.
Did you read the thought?
I don't want to
bubble?
look at this.
Just read the
anymore.
thought bubble.
Is it a monk reference?
It is absolutely a monk reference.
done.
Just read the
No.
just read the thought bubble.
No, I'm not going to read it.
Okay, listen, we're sidetracked by
Oh God.
Tony Shalhoub and his
Okay, let's get into this dumb
Game
game.
Club. We played more Beyond Two Souls. I feel like I've kind of like I'm in like a routine with this game now.
Yeah, they're easy to get through.
Yeah, I don't feel as annoyed by the game just because I've accepted what it's become.
I am annoyed at how bad these 3 chapters are after what was a kind of good chapter. Like Homeless was a decent chapter. And
Yeah, but, like,
these
Homeless-
3 that we played are terrible.
But Homeless is the exception, not the rule.
yeah. But, like, I
Yeah,
would argue
because-
that these 3 might be the worst chapters.
Because maybe Condenser and definitely Homeless are probably the most interesting one so far, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And that out of
11.
how many chapters have we played already? And 2 have been like
Decent.
meh.
Yeah. The first chapter that we played was First Night. And it was Jodie's first night at the base where she's being studied.
Yeah.
What do you guys think?
Her apartment's pretty dope. She has a bar.
Her parents dropped her off there, and Philip was just like a dick to Jodie right in front of her to her mom. Like he was like, "Oh, come on, we need to get out of here.
Yeah.
Let's just get going."
Don't drag this out any longer.
Jodie's right there.
Like, dude, she could hear you.
But also, did they feed her? Like, did she get there and had she not eaten?
She didn't have like a kitchenette or anything. Like,
There's a kitchenette in there.
You
Was
saw
there?
what her
Yeah.
belongings were.
yeah,
He said, "Here's your belongings. It's a stuffed bunny and a flashlight."
Yeah, you open up her backpack. It's 2 things.
Like those are all of her belongings, and she's wearing pajamas. So her belongings are pajamas, a stuffed bunny,
It's like
and
they
a flashlight.
woke her up in the middle of the night. I was like, "Come on, get your stuff. We're going. Come on, let's go."
Well, if you agreed to raise a monster, would you buy her toys? Because I wouldn't.
Okay.
What did you guys do in the room?
Nothing. I freaking walked around, and there was like nothing
Yeah,
to
there
do.
was
It
nothing
seemed
to
like.
do.
Then I went and
You could
ate
spy
in.
on
I didn't do that because I saw that was an option.
Willem Dafoe and
Yeah, the
other.
parents.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I spied on Willem Dafoe and the other character, Cole, I think was his name. I didn't, when I got to the end, it was like, "Oh, you could spy on your parents." But I was like, I looked everywhere with Aiden and I couldn't find them.
Okay, I was gonna say, was that everyone's experience? Like trying to go out the doors and
Yes.
you get pushed back.
I
it's
didn't even become Aiden in this chapter.
It says you have unlocked a new bonus. Did you guys find that?
I did that in the next chapter. I unlocked a new bonus.
What's
what
the
the
new-
fuck are the bonuses?
Yeah, I found that.
What's
too.
a new bonus? I didn't even.
Yeah, I found that wandering around as Aiden, trying to figure out what I was supposed to do in that level, and I found it. I found a little thing, and it said you unlocked a new bonus, and I was like, "What? What does that mean?"
I did that. I found one in Like Other Girls, the next chapter.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I've found a couple, but I don't know what they ever mean. Like when I find them.
There's a couple like God, every chance that this game gets to show you how bad the mechanics are, the game will take it. Like
Oh my god! Like you have to control the minutia of tossing in bed.
Wait, can we talk about
That
the
and-
creepy line that she says when she walks into the bathroom?
well, hang on, like you can only
yeah.
get into the bed like on one side.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
No. If you walk to the other side and do it, the camera will jump and
Yeah,
make
yeah.
her get in on the other side.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Because
for
she
me-
walks so slowly, and I'm like, gotta walk around to the other
For
side.
me, trying to get in on the wrong side of the bed, it just made the game like it looked like a transition was happening, but then nothing happened at all, and she was just standing there like in a just shuffling like side to side.
Oh no,
stuck.
You broke the game.
and,
Oh.
and I was like, "What is going on here?" I thought it was a part of the game, dude. And then like I touched the controller and she moved a little. And I was like, "Oh, like I have to get on the specific side of the bed."
God, so dumb.
Couldn't even program a fucking interaction dot.
To the other
Yeah.
side, like it just even if it's the same animation on either
Yeah.
side.
That line that she said when you walked into the bathroom was creepy as hell.
What was it?
She's like, I hope there's not cameras in here too.
Oh yeah, that's
Like,
right.
why even write that?
I wrote down that her stuffed bunny's name is Bunny Gruff. I for some reason felt that was noteworthy.
My favorite command in this chapter was hold X to sleep.
It's the same. It's just these nonsensical controls.
And we've
that-
learned a new power that Aiden has. He can make bitchin' shadow puppets.
Oh
First of
yeah,
all,
no, he made one. It was
he
an
made
elephant.
He made an elephant.
she said, "I need a story," and he just made an elephant. Like, that's not a story. That's an elephant.
Did you guys see the flashlight just floating in midair? And I kept looking at the ceiling. I was like,
And then
is there
yeah.
going to be anything else?
Nope.
Just the elephant. I looked
Just
at it for a couple
the
minutes.
quick flash of it.
Yeah,
like,
and then it
wasn't
goes
even
away.
A full fucking.
And then she gets attacked.
Like I said, it's not fun controlling the movements they make you control. It's like, show me a fucking cutscene or
Yeah. And
give me better gameplay.
Aiden's control is terrible.
Oh my
Like
God.
if you move in any direction, he immediately goes straight into the ground.
Yeah,
And
L1
it's
is
so annoying.
dumb to like have to be clawing L1 and R1 and R2 to go move up and down and
Yes.
hide. And it's just not fun to do.
It baffles me because there's so many games with tight controls that like David Cage could have like pulled from, but
Yeah.
everything's so unintuitive here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about the next chapter.
Well, hang
real
on.
quick.
When
sorry.
she gets attacked.
Because
Oh yeah,
my eyes were stuck in the back of my head because of the eye roll I fucking did.
Oh, I'm
when
glad you
she
made it
said-
here.
When she said, well, at least we'll get a good night's sleep. I was like, fucking foreshadow much? Like,
No, we're not.
Why did she tell Aiden to go get help when Aiden could have just attacked the demons?
no.
She was like, go get help. And then the next thing you do is you attack the demons. I don't know why it made me mad, though.
How was he to say? I don't know. It sounds like you did it, though, and you just beat the...
I did. I went and got help. And,
Oh.
and then
Oh, really?
I woke up Cole.
Oh, I woke up cold too.
I went and woke him up and then came back in waiting to see what would happen.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I had
Sam,
to, and then I had to
so
attack
that
the demons.
Demon fighting is what was
Yes.
all over Condenser. The second part you didn't.
But way more
Way
crazy.
more. It's still so hard for me to distinguish what they want me to do, like the slingshot or the pinch.
Right.
Yeah.
Like it's never clear to me initially.
That was
And
what
how did she
I
get all
had the
cut
same
up?
feelings when I was a kid, and my bully was like, "Oh, what are you getting this time? The slingshot or the pinch?" And I was like, "Oh, neither, please."
How is she getting cut up? Like, what is cutting her?
I mean, I would imagine some of that could come from her being thrown across the room
Yeah.
a bunch of times.
I mean, she's getting pretty like physically beat up.
Not really. Like,
She
it was like
was thrown through a fucking all the living room furniture.
all the
nothing touched her. They're holding, like, they flip the couch over, the couch falls in front of her. They flip the bed over, it falls in front of her.
Well, then the monsters did it. The ghosts did it.
Yeah, why not?
It's known that they do that.
This is dumb.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not dumb, but I'm in the established lore of this game. I feel like it makes sense.
They've set it up like 3 times too before this.
Yeah. All right, the next one.
Well, anything else about First Night?
Didn't.
I'm just looking at the
what'd I
time
do?
right now. If we talk
Didn't
for another
spy.
5 minutes, we can talk about the other 2 chapters in the next segment. So,
Oh, okay.
because there's a lot to talk about.
I don't have 5 minutes to talk about this chapter.
Vanquish. Yeah, there's nothing else other than the foreshadowing, the stupid elephant. That's not
There
a
was
story.
nothing to do in this chapter.
You know.
Nothing. You could go to bed and then get attacked by demons.
Yeah, yeah. Next, like other girls.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
This was a thing.
This was an experience.
I have a lot to talk about with this one. Just-
Like, it starts immediately, and I wanted to turn off the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
Goth Jody, I want to die. I want Goth Jody to die.
My favorite thing was, okay, cry on the couch, check. She just got on the couch, cried, and then she got up.
Oh, you can do that?
She's done. Like, she's out of it.
I just broke everything. That's all I did. I became Aiden and broke everything.
I broke all the cameras.
I
Me
broke
too.
nothing. Guess what voice lines I was still getting?
Stop that, Jody.
Stop breaking everything. It's not going to do anything. And Jody, even if we break anything, they don't care. I broke nothing. No, that's a lie. I had to break 2 things in order to get it moving.
Oh,
But all I broke the 2 monitors in Cole's room. That's it.
Did you guys notice the cabinet behind her with the flammable sticker? There's a cabinet and this big old sticker that says flammable, but if you open it, there's nothing in it. It's an empty cabinet.
because
Just the
wood,
cabinet
just
is-
wood is flammable. I like that she had a. You could tell this is her angsty period because she had a punk rock blanket, or like it was like a Grateful Dead blanket. I don't know.
Like when it got to the point where you could destroy the room, like I was looking around, I was like, "This is all my shit. Why would I?
Yeah.
Why would I destroy it?" That's when I went into Cole's and like destroyed those 2 monitors, and he started like, "Stop this! You're just being a child."
The whole framing device for this chapter is that she wanted to go out
To go out and meet some homegirls, or
Yeah.
and
how does she
Nathan
even know people?
Nathan wasn't. Yeah, I know, seriously, and Nathan didn't want to let her.
Yeah, because the last time you let her out, she almost killed a bunch of kids.
Yeah, at the party. or
I
whatever.
almost killed a bunch of kids.
I wanted to.
I
but my
really
game
tried to
froze.
kill a bunch of kids. That's the last time you see her. Well,
Is that the last
time you see her? She's younger
of
than
her that? Oh, I know, but
she's
of
like-
that age,
Yeah,
like,
she's probably 14.
that party happened
Yeah.
definitely before this.
Yes. Yeah, because she looks different. When she's 14, she looks like the little girl still.
Ugh, I don't even.
This one, she's looking like Ellen Page.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it goes to a bar. Okay, first of all,
I want to talk about
how
the,
she got there.
Hang out, yeah.
That seemed super fucking hardcore,
Yeah.
man.
Well, hang on.
Like possessing the homie. And,
Yeah, so you can possess Cole. Or, well, I think you have to possess Cole to get out. But like when she's trying to leave the the building.
No one works in this building.
There's one security guard at the front.
There's 3 people at this entire building. 3
Nathan-
people.
That was my favorite. The security
Cole,
guard.
the first security guard, and the second security guard.
Well, and like Nathan's presumably there somewhere, but like
this is a military base, right?
No, it's a research facility.
But on a military base.
I think it is. They keep referring to it as
because
a
at
base.
the end, the parents
Oh,
say
yeah,
that the parents have to leave the base. Why is there not people? Why are there no people here?
Okay, listen. We're at break time. I have so much to say about this chapter, though. So let's take a quick break, and we'll talk about Beyond more after this. Welcome back to Good Enough. We are still talking about Beyond Two Souls, and the chapter Like Other Girls. I want to talk about the security guard at the front of the building.
Oh, boy.
Don't mind Cole's glazed over eyeballs.
And they're like the feel I got from the security guard is that like he was like in on it.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Like
he
with that last, like, all right, go ahead. I wrote. I was like, okay, go on now. You tricked me.
yeah.
Like that's what it felt like.
What did you guys do?
Because that's the only there's no way anyone is as stupid. Everyone on this base presumably knows about Jodie and her powers.
He knows about Jodie and her powers because he verbalizes, hey, it's probably not a good idea that you go outside. Like it's probably like
what did you
Nathan
guys
probably
do
wouldn't
to
like
get
it.
to get past him?
I honestly
Did you speak?
I don't remember.
No,
Did you make Cole speak?
I think I evaded.
Oh, I made Cole speak.
Oh yeah, he just goes.
He's
"Mer."
like,
He goes. "Mer."
and he's like, and she's like, I think he's sick. That's the most I've gotten out of him all day.
The security guard's like, okay, all
And then
right,
right after
checks
that,
out.
like I was like, all right, go. You tricked me. And it's like,
So stupid. And then like you have to get in the car and
What seat did you guys get in?
I hid in the trunk.
You did get in. Okay, so
I got in the passenger seat.
because I got in the back seat and it says I can still be seen. Are you sure you want to do you want to go? So I assumed you could hide somewhere.
Oh.
So did you just drive through the gate?
I just went in the trunk and then Aiden drove out.
So you didn't even see the security guard at the gate.
Yeah, I mean, in the cinematic, like, I mean, they didn't just show me the inside of the trunk.
But so I mean, like you got to the gate and then he let you through.
Yeah, it just opened and we drove through.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, I was in the back seat. So I'm sure you and I got the same thing, Sam.
Yeah.
Like the security guard just saw it. He flipped out, and then you drive through the gate.
Yeah, and you break the rail or whatever. Yeah.
And then
The first place I got in was the trunk, and I was like, this should be good.
I didn't even know you could get in the trunk.
And then the next thing you see with Cole is like, Aiden, walk him into the forest.
Yeah, she pulls him over.
Make sure he's safe.
Pulls him over and walks him into the forest. Mm-hmm. Have we seen Cole since then? Like,
Yeah, in that chapter.
At the end of the chapter, he's there.
Oh, that's-
looking sorry
yeah,
for her.
you're right. You're right.
Even though he was just possessed and manipulated.
So did he like wake up in the middle of the
yeah,
forest?
he must have.
Yeah.
God.
I was expecting him to like die or something. I forgot that he.
I was
popped up.
too. I was in my head. I was like, I'm gonna kill this fool if I can. Like, I'm gonna like do
Yeah.
whatever action would lead to him.
Yeah.
And I was just trying to leave
You
him.
mean
in the
like
middle of the
leaving him in the
street.
middle of the forest? That action.
I tried to leave him in the middle of the street, and then after a while of just standing there, the camera, like the camera turned itself, and like made Cole position himself onto the into the path off the road. I was like, man, fuck this game. I can't even do fun stuff when I want.
Okay, so the next scene, we're at the bar.
Oh, and then wait,
Oh, boy.
Aiden can drive?
When has he ever had practice driving?
But anyway, yeah, now we're at the bar. Which, as soon as I walked in, I was like,
Because there's nothing but
Oh,
creepy ass
brother.
middle-aged
Yeah, as soon as those
guys.
guys looked at her, I was like, well,
Oh no, the bar though. So she's meeting the whole thing. She's meeting like some friends there, but it's like some fucking
seedy bar.
seedy country bar in the middle of nowhere. Why would just like a bunch of
Yeah.
teenage girls go there?
This is the place.
What place? Like, why did she go into that building?
doesn't make sense.
It was bonkers to me. I was like, looks like fucking Jimbo's in Fresno.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh God.
But like in the middle of nowhere. It was just like this is a country bar. And you go inside and like Elvis / John Goodman bartender, John Goodman from the Big Lebowski bartender. I was like, what the fuck is this place? This is not a place for teenage girls.
No, not even a group. Like,
like I never had that experience like growing up and going out to like bars and clubs or whatever. But,
No.
but like this is not somewhere you go when you're going out, right? Like
But I'm like, she's
is-
a moody 17-year-old girl.
Yeah, I've definitely walked in on some bars that I was like, oh boy, I probably should not have come here. Then, in order to not look like a bitch, I sit down, have a couple drinks, and then I leave.
Did you? Okay, so you guys sat down and did you get a drink?
Yeah.
Did you notice the drink he gave her?
lemonade.
I thought that was no. I thought that was funny
He gave her
It's lemon
freshly
juice.
squeezed lemon juice.
because he's at a bar. I thought that
Oh,
was
is that what
funny.
it said? I didn't even notice
I
that.
thought that
Freshly
was-
squeezed lemon juice.
I thought that was funny, just because they're at a bar and like, why the fuck would he have lemonade?
No. My theory is that it was supposed to be lemonade, but the guy that creates this game is a freaking moron.
I
and
took it
wrote
as a-
lemon juice.
I took it as a joke. It's like, why the fuck would this place have lemonade?
But then why would she not respond
You
to
both
that?
got, like,
why,
very-
why would she not? She
Then-
took a
then-
sip of it.
That's where your theory comes into play.
She
Matt,
took a
yeah.
sip and it's like, oh, that was delicious.
Matt, that's what I was just gonna say. That's when your theory comes into play.
Yes.
Because it doesn't fucking make any
She's like,
sense.
lemonade.
First of all, she didn't say anything.
But she did not say. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, she did not say
She's all,
anything.
this is pure lemon juice. I love that.
I was though expecting her to have a reaction
Yeah,
after sipping
so
it
did
too.
I.
But then I was like, I forgot what I was playing. I forgot where my expectations should be.
Did you guys go into the bathroom?
Yeah.
Because
No.
there's nothing to do at the bathroom.
Yeah, you just look in the mirror
There's
and be
nothing
like,
to do in this
I'm
place.
going to stay here. I'll wait.
Except get raped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's the only thing you can do in this bar.
And that's
I got-
exactly what
As soon as I walked into the bathroom, I paused it and wrote a note, getting a real rapey vibe from this place.
and that's exactly what happens.
So
Like,
did you guys hear the customers?
the people that were playing pool.
No, the guys that tried to rape you?
Okay, so what happened to the two guys that were playing pool first? Did they
They
leave?
left.
They left.
There were other people. Oh yeah,
When you
like
first
the
walk
younger
in.
looking guys.
Yeah. No, I didn't hear them.
Yeah, so apparently you could overhear that, like, oh yeah, we're gonna fucking rape this chick.
What?
Another thing that super pissed me off is stayed in the bar.
Yeah.
I tried to leave 3 times.
Yeah.
And at the door, she was like, "No, I'll wait."
same. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
I was like, "What the fuck?" I was so done with this chapter as soon as I walked in that bar that I was trying to get out as soon as possible. And every time I tried, she'd stop at the door and like be like, it goes into like a little cinematic. She's like, "No, I'll wait." I was like, "Oh, okay, I guess I have to do this shit. I guess
Right.
I have to fucking get assaulted."
so I tried to leave too, and then it's like at the end it says, "Oh, left the bar was an option," and I'm like,
I was like,
I
how,
tried.
when, where?
Yeah, like it gives no indication.
There was
like,
a little tiny window where you could leave the bar.
And it was like 81% of people didn't hear the conversation that the guys
Yeah.
were having. So it's like all this stuff is like
No one's doing it.
why are you hiding this stuff? Like why do we have to fucking?
Did you guys?
But then like I think like why are you hiding this? But it's like it's a game. Like yeah, in any other game if it were fun, like yeah, I would dig into it. Like
don't
like
hide.
with
We talked about this last week. Don't hide stuff like story stuff like that.
don't hide story behind
Yeah.
easily missable prompts. Like there's one thing. It's one thing when a game like offers world building when you go explore and stuff, but in this game you just have like the object. You only have one chance to get the lore.
Yeah.
One single button prompt to get the extended lore, and if you miss it, you're fucked.
And you know what doesn't help? When they fucking have all the options floating and smushing and hovering into
And
each
then
other.
disappearing.
Like
and,
when
you only have so much
when
time.
you have the button prompt, but and they're all just like moving, and I literally couldn't even read. I'm
trying to read my options.
I picked one that I thought said defensive, but it was her like making an excuse, like, "Oh, I think my parents evasive, yeah." And I was like, I wouldn't have done that. Like,
I just did
stop
truth.
fucking movies.
This whole chapter, I did truth every time I hit truth.
I mean, that's my go-to, just because I want to know what the fuck is going on.
Did you guys, when he asked you if you to play, did you say no?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said no, and then I tried to evade every question after that.
and I evaded. I did like her evasion.
His
like,
behind the back shot.
oh yeah.
Missed.
Oh, did you guys break the pool?
No,
When-
because I didn't know which
me
direction,
either.
how to
Me
fucking.
either.
I
It
couldn't
popped up and
connect.
you had
That
literally.
goddamn CIA training.
You had
all,
literally
like,
1 second.
I was like, I'm assuming, like, yeah, forward, right? Because you're shooting. No,
I didn't even realize to
No.
do a direction.
I didn't do anything.
It popped up and then it went. I was like, Oh, I didn't realize I was supposed to do
That
something
fucking
there.
CIA train keeps rearing its head.
I'm curious. If I would have done it right, would I have just won? Like, would
And,
every...
and the guy would have been like, okay, I guess I
You
won't
would
rape
have
you now.
gained their respect.
He's all, yeah,
would've-
you're one of us now.
You want to pull shark with this?
God.
And then, was this guy going to rape her?
Yeah.
Right there in front of those other two people?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's why they were watching.
Okay, hang on. Did you smack him? Or what did you guys do when he, like, came up on, like, when he touched you?
slapped him.
You
Yeah.
slapped him? Okay. I was just curious.
Probably the same.
Because you could slap, and then there were two other things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah. I
But,
don't
like,
even.
he was going to rape her right there.
Yeah, because she wanted it, remember? He said that.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you want to.
My favorite line was,
God.
some spirit has come to punish us for our sins.
I put Frank knows what's up.
I missed that line.
It's Frank. He kept saying
the
it.
other
He just kept
guy,
saying that
his
over and over.
buddy.
He's like, I think it's a spirit. The
Come to
spirit's come
punish
to
us."
punish us for our sins.
Frank's the only one who like saw the error in
and
his
then one of the
ways.
other guys says, "Shut up, Frank. That's foolish."
He's like, I don't want to die. He's like, ain't no one dying here. That's when I knew
They're all
the
dying.
motherfuckers are dying here.
They're all dying. I liked wreaking havoc.
I
in the
kind of
bar.
felt bad killing Frank
I didn't.
for like
Oh.
half a sec. But okay, I felt bad killing him first. I killed him first. But I was like, man, I kind of wanted to kill the guy that was trying to rape her
I
first.
like how we got to kill the guy,
Yeah.
the rapist.
Me too.
Straight blast him in the back with a
shotgun.
shotgun.
Yeah.
And then I made the barkeep.
When did the door lock?
Well, Aiden did that.
Yeah, we
When?
can
Like, he always he always closes doors when shit like that happens.
When?
When it started.
I mean, it doesn't. Don't
Matt,
get
why
hung
are
up
you
on that.
fucking like that?
You're getting
really?
hung up on that.
That? Do you think what the fuck is wrong with you? But yeah. Then I made the bartender, shoot himself in the face.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck.
And then-
that
and
was
then-
the first thing I thought was, damn, some thick ass blood. That shit isn't running at all down the.
And then the three, and then Cole, the security guard, and Nathan all run in.
Nathan, it's okay.
I know.
Yeah, don't worry.
They didn't even acknowledge the carnage that they had to walk over. And like,
They're standing in the carnage.
why is
He
that
had to walk over the rapist guy. They had to step over him.
3 corpses?
3 corpses. One of them's head has to be at least a third of gone.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. And then
How did Cole get out of the forest? That was my last note for this chapter. Did they find him?
I like that they brought that security guard with them.
Yeah.
Like the one who just was so fucking gullible.
Well, was it that one or was it the one at the gate?
Oh, I don't know.
I couldn't tell.
Me either.
didn't even notice.
I guess it doesn't matter.
No.
After all that happened, I just wrote, damn.
Yeah, I
I just wanted to go out.
I put this chapter took a turn real quick.
Yeah.
This is every time
right.
she's tried to go out and be like other people, she's almost
She
murdered
murders.
people. Like the last time was the party, and that they called her a witch.
I think that's just kind of like her story arc, though. She's always doomed to.
How was she able to get into the CIA?
That's a good question.
She has murdered 3 people.
I hope she and tried to kill a bunch of kids. I hope they
Address that?
address that because why would they let her into the CIA?
She's
Presumably
clearly
they
mentally unstable.
they looked into her past and stuff. Like
Well, I'm sure she got into the CIA through this program,
I'm
so-
sure it's because
through
of
the
Aiden.
Department of Paranormal Activity.
Oh.
The Department of Paranormal Activity does that show up in something else, like a movie?
Is that what the DPA stands for?
Yeah, the Department of Paranormal Activity.
This whole game I've just been calling it the Dumb People Agency.
that's funny. Maybe it's the movie with Jeff Bridges.
Paranormal Activity is a movie.
Oh, that's what it was.
And you know who creates those? The Department of Paranormal Activity.
That's the name of the movie studio.
But now we get to, are we done? We got to be done, right?
I want to talk about the timeline because we're skipping around in time and stuff. Homeless took place presumably after the prologue, right? Is it?
No. It takes place before the prologue.
Oh, before.
Because
Yeah, 'cause
Homeless
the time-
ends at the prologue. I think it takes place after the CIA.
What's the prologue then?
The prologue is when you wake up, you're in the sheriff's department.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
The sheriff's
Because
department.
Homeless ends with you getting picked up by that sheriff. Because remember her head's all shaved and she's inside his office, and then the SWAT team comes and you murder everyone.
Oh, yeah.
All of this takes place after the CIA mission that you're on. That one level that we've done, the party.
Yeah.
all homeless prologue all takes place after that. So it's post CIA,
But
when she becomes homeless.
well, when does she was in the hospital for like 3 months at the end
Yeah.
of Homeless? How did she get? Is that you said that's before
She
the
jumps out of the window, and the next thing you see is her walking down the road, and the sheriff stops her.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. That's right. But she was homeless. She said that she had done something bad.
Yeah, something to do with the CIA, I imagine.
Now, where the scene or the episode where she kills all like the SWAT teams and stuff when they're coming after her. When is that?
That's got to be before Homeless, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think that's why she's homeless? Because of
Maybe.
like she wanted to run away, and after she killed all those cops and like took down the helicopter and shit.
Maybe.
Fuck. I'm thinking about it too much. I know, but
I just realized when you going over all this, like I've never once thought back of like, oh, where is this in the time? Like when I'm playing them, like
I'm curious.
like honestly, guys, I'm treating this like homework. Like
Yeah.
I'm just getting through it. Like,
me too. I'm trying.
I have no curiosity anymore.
Curious.
Nothing. Like because we've gone so far and we've shown now definitively, choices mean nothing, and the stuff that looks like it could be fun is so hard to fucking find that nobody is finding it.
Right.
Like
That's the frustrating part. Why is the good stuff so fucking inaccessible? It's
or
these,
what seems like it could be good stuff, or what seems like what I become interested in is at the end when I realize like, oh, what the fuck? I didn't even know I could do that.
right.
It's
Well,
like
let's talk about Alone.
I do. Okay, go ahead.
Alone is my favorite chapter, so by far, 100%.
Because it's only like a
Best
couple minutes
chapter.
long.
You have one thing you can do.
One action.
I don't know that chapter could, in any playthrough, take more than 4 minutes.
No.
Like, you can't move. You can't do anything.
Nothing you
just
can
sit
do.
there.
It's
You can't even hide in far.
You can't even Iden far. You can't even Iden far. Come on. Iden far was my favorite. It's my favorite city in Middle Earth.
All right, let's just talk about each other's. Sorry, I was just gonna ignore that.
Like my good joke.
It was good.
Let's talk about like each of our experience with Alone, just because it was so short. Because I came in, had Dad talking to me.
Yeah, Philip and
Had Mr. Let's not drag this out any longer. Fucking
Dragging it out.
dragging it out longer.
and then when his wife is talking to Jody, he's like, "Hurry it up!"
Let's go. But
They
anyway,
have been setting up for you to kill him.
Yeah.
From the very first time you see him.
so
Right.
I'm listening to all this stuff, and I
They're
write down.
leaving the base. They're gonna.
I write down. Why can't I fucking choke out Dad? And then he's walking away, and you get the prompt, and I'm like, yes. Then I wrote this down. I was like, I was going to kill him, but thought about the 3 people I had just murdered and got
the bar.
gun shy, I guess, and just I didn't hold it as long as I could. I let go.
I didn't let go.
I didn't
I held
either.
it until they wouldn't.
Yeah,
they stopped.
because they've painted Philip as a villain the whole time, and I'm like, finally we get to kill this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can't kill him.
Wait, why not? Like, why not? I don't get that.
I don't unless they're gonna use his character later. Why
I
not
doubt
kill
it.
him?
I don't-
She's killed
Maybe
people in
maybe
bars.
a baby killing a fucking grown man.
But it's
would be
not.
too-
That's my biggest thing with this chapter. She's done none of this. Every person that has died in this game is Aiden, not her. It's us as Aiden, but
I'm like-
she's not controlling.
It felt
Aiden.
weird because it's either like, oh, they don't want, like the designers don't want us to kill her father figure, but I think that's a bullshit answer because
Yeah.
she's killed police, she's killed those people in the bar, she tried to murder
tried
all
to-
those
well,
kids in
This
the
would
house.
be this would be her first kill.
Right, but I'm just saying, up until now, the game hasn't been shy about us killing things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
Or giving us the option to.
so that leads me to believe that they're going to use Philip later.
Unless Aiden isn't strong enough to kill at that point,
Only thing I would
because he
say,
couldn't kill the chick in the.
If you were able to kill Philip at this
In the
moment,
test.
I feel like this would, like the ramifications from you killing your dad at that age would
Reverberate through all the other chapters.
could mess up all the none of the other chapters would make sense. She wouldn't be a normal 13-year-old if she murdered her father.
Well,
at
she's already
7.
not. She's already not a normal 13-year-old.
But no,
Yeah,
that
and like
chapter when
William
she's going
Dafoe
to the
said,
party,
she has to get used to that.
when she goes to the
I
party,
know.
when she goes to the party as like a 13 or 14-year-old, she's normal. I feel like at that point she's not gone psycho yet.
But
But I feel like after that party is when she becomes goth.
I kind of
I
feel like
disagree because it's nothing that is in her. It's like her that makes her go psycho. It's the situation she gets put in
Because
and
of Aiden.
and she's not able to because she did it when she was a kid when that kid was throwing snowballs at her. This is her every single time. This is her reaction. It is how she deals with these these super stressful situations.
Well, that and her CIA training.
Yeah, she relinquishes everything to Aiden.
Right.
And accepts that he's going to do whatever to, make her happier, get them out of this. So I'd say she's a fucking psychopath.
But everyone, I don't know. She's not doing anything, I think.
But she is.
She can control Aiden to an extent.
Can she?
Yeah.
Have we been shown that?
Yeah, because
I think we've definitely 100% been shown Aiden does what she asks. There's never been a moment where Aiden, although he is throughout saying this is a bad idea or something, because in that she monologues to herself when they're escaping the thing, yeah, I know this is bad, but we're too far now, we got to keep going, you know. So I think it is her controlling Aiden and
but Matt's right. She does, while you're choking Philip, she does say, stop, Aiden, stop it.
Who's Philip?
The dad.
She talks in that chapter?
Yes. Yeah, when you're choking him.
See,
Matt and I held the choke action as long as you could.
I don't know, everyone is so negative to her, and I feel like have had a big part in making her kind of go crazy. When she's a little girl that is possessed by a demon, not possessed, but connected to a demon.
She's in cahoots.
I don't know. I don't think she.
Those demon cahoots.
I'm not on her side because she's annoying, but I feel bad for her.
We're supposed to feel bad for her.
Robbie doesn't.
Right, but I'm just saying, the game doesn't necessarily do a good job of making us feel bad for her. The only time I ever felt bad for her was in Homeless, because up until she killed all the cops, she killed 2 gigantic groups of cops. In the prologue, she kills all those cops in the police department.
I felt bad for her when she tried to kill herself in Homeless, just because that little monologue afterwards and stuff was ooh, fuck, man, she's dealing with some shit. Yeah. But no, I don't, because especially now when she's older, she definitely has more control over Aiden.
And I mean, I'd say her trying to choke out Philip was totally justified, because he just
and Aiden's
constantly calling her a demon. To her face.
Yeah,
it's pretty fucked up.
11 more chapters to go.
Hopefully 9 of them are as long as Alone.
What happens?
I know Navajo's a fucking long one, and I started it. I didn't get very far at all, but so just real quick. It starts off, you're hitchhiking down this desert road, and the first thing I wrote, my first note was, okay, so now a trucker's gonna rape me. Because you're
I swear to God, that cannot happen again, right?
It's going to 100%. It's literally happened at every phase in her life.
Yeah, strangers she meets are dicks.
Yeah,
except the homeless folks.
But anyway, I'm not looking forward to playing Navajo.
I'm not looking forward to. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to getting to the end of it.
Well, I'm feeling conflicted because the game is garbage and I hate it, but there's some part of me inside that really wants to know what happens.
Yeah, I'm still curious. My curiosity is still there.
I want to see.
I want to know what happens. I'm very curious about how she gets from other girls to homeless.
That's because
or from the CIA to homeless.
I stopped caring. I don't care anymore.
I have a question, a very important question. What happens if Aiden gets the Peachette crown?
Ooh. Probably the same thing that happened to King Boo, right? It just...
Oh, yeah, I guess. The same
Answered.
The same thing that happened. It's canon.
I haven't seen
it's Nintendo canon.
I haven't seen the King Boo one.
Robbie sent it earlier, I think.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny. Okay, well, that's Game Club episode 4 in the books.
Yay.
We're going to play more Beyond, and I just want to finish it, guys. And we'll move on to something else. All right, guys. Anything else before we close this out?
I know you had asked this last time, and me and Matt were pretty definitive in our answers when we said, "Does the next game have to be a bad game?"
No.
And me and Matt both said, "Yeah." And you were like,
And I don't want it to be.
like right now, like I'm starting to think, like, yeah, maybe we give ourselves something fun to play.
Well, no, because we spend the other parts of our show talking about good games and fun games.
That's true.
We can't spend an hour talking about fun games.
Why not? How about good enough games?
I would like to. Jesus. All right. Well, thank you for listening. We'll be back with more Good Enough next week. Bye-bye.